Howdy, everybody. I've got good news. I got my coronavirus test results yesterday evening, and they were negative! Ah! That means I'm all clear to go visit my mom for Thanksgiving after all, as long as I continue to self-isolate until I go to her house. My mom and my sister said they would both be comfortable with me going there as long as I don't go to any more parties or soak in any more hot springs with a bunch of random naked hippies. So that means I've only got to hang around my house alone for another few days. And, well, a few more days, I think I can handle it. I am going to go back and get a second test on Monday, just to make sure, because the first test I got was only 2-3 days after being exposed, and sometimes it can take 4 or 5 days for the virus to show up in your bloodstream. So just to be super duper careful, I'm going to go get a second test on Monday. My doctor friend told me that wasn't necessary, but, well, if you loved your mom as much as I love my mom, you wouldn't want to take any chances either. Anyway, I don't want this to be a really long video like my one yesterday, so I'm going to keep it short, but I just wanted to say give a quick thanks to all the people who sent me really kind emails and messages wishing me well and saying that they were either thinking good thoughts or praying for me. I appreciate all of you. But I did get a number of messages that I thought were pretty interesting. Now, I know this whole pandemic and quarantine and mask situation has become polarized. And like any hot button topic, I see both sides. That's why I'm wearing 2 different colored earrings. It weren't by mistake. No, I pride myself on my willingness to look at stuff from both sides of the issue. So I do understand why some people are taking this virus super seriously because, well, they don't want to get sick or die. But I also understand why other people are all gung-ho to reopen the economy and get back to work because, hey, if you have little kids and they're not in school, gosh, what are you supposed to do? You know, people got to make money and pay the bills. So I see both sides of the issue. And believe me, I had a lot of time to think about this while I was traveling around the middle of nowhere all by myself all summer long. And I guess the decision that I personally came to is this. A lot of people say, oh, what's the big deal? COVID-19 is just a bad flu. Well, A, I don't want to get a bad flu. And B, while it might just be a bad flu and an inconvenience for me personally, because I'm relatively young and healthy, I don't mind going out of my way a little bit just to keep our elders safe. You know, our elders, respect your elders, the old people among us, older people, I should say. You know, I know I have a lot of viewers who watch this channel that are, you know, 60s, 70s, 80s, even 90s. So I have a lot of respect for the generations that came before me, and I feel like wearing a mask and not going out to bars is a pretty minor inconvenience considering everything that they did for me. You know what I mean? Like the generations that came before me laid a lot of the groundwork for the things and the freedoms that I enjoy today. So it seems, I don't know, it just seems unnecessarily churlish to complain about wearing a mask just to protect the weak among us, if that makes any sense. And moreover, I'm lucky in that I can self-isolate and still earn income. So it just seems like a pretty minor inconvenience to stay isolated for another 5-6 days and then to wear a mask when I go back out. Why not, man? I'm doing it for you. That's right. I'm doing it for my elders, the young uns, the anti-maskers, the hypochondriacs. I care about all of you. Now, I know not everyone agrees with me or feels the same sense of duty that I do, and that's fine. I'm not here to preach or proselytize or try to change anyone's mind. I'm just telling you guys what felt right and what felt compassionate to me. And it being, well, the holidays coming up and Thanksgiving in particular rolling around next week, well, we all have a lot to be thankful for. Sure, we have a lot to complain about, but we really have a lot to be thankful for. And I don't know. Somehow my decision to stay isolated just sort of tied in with the warm, fuzzy feelings of the season. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I know I'm super thankful that I do get to go spend the holiday with my family after all. And, well, gosh, I'm thankful for a bunch of other stuff. So thankful, in fact, that I decided to do another live stream. That's right. I'll be streaming live this coming Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So tune in if you want to, and let's talk about all the things we're thankful for. And have a drink. See you then.